Uh, this one goes in the column, you just can't make this shit up. So I made that video earlier, I don't know, a couple, 3 videos back or whatever. And I was talking about Reagan's speech about, the alien invasion and uniting the planet. And, I was done for the day. Is going to zone out on some ancient aliens, as I do. I'm big in the woo-woo world, as they say. And that episode was fucking on. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I was just talking about this and the shit's on TV. But then again, shit like that happens all the time. It really does. And I'm sure it's happened to you. You know this. You get to talking about somebody and bling, the phone rings. Holy shit, that's them. Synchronicity, as they say. But when that happened, it got me thinking about, my predisposition for ancient aliens and ghosts and the afterlife and near-death experience and all this stuff. It just fascinates the shit out of me. And what got me hooked on the ancient aliens is being a construction worker, right? When I got to watch a couple of these episodes and they got to talking about how shit was built and blah, 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 and how, cranes. And I'm thinking, holy shit, they're right. And then the more you think about it, the more shit that just doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. It just doesn't. I mean, I can say the same shit about 9/11. A lot of things that don't add up there too, but fuck all that. Anyway, to get back to ancient aliens and ghosts and whatnot, I believe there was an ancient past on this planet. There was something in our way back on Earth that got wiped out, got wiped off. I mean, that explains, it gives an explanation to so many different unanswered questions that there was a technology, there was a society way back in the day, Atlantis, whatever, something that was, had way more technology than we give them credit for, and whether you believe in the Anunnaki and gold and all the other crazy alien shit, there's the Bible. I mean, you can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on this topic. Just saying. But the fun thing for me is it's escapism, right? When I was a kid, I used to get teased that I was a TV-aholic, right? It was my escape. It was Johnny's little way to fucking split, right? Instead of splitting, I would watch TV and just zone out on the tube and be in that world, not in this world, because this world was shitty and that world looked funner. And I could go be in the TV, right? Just how my brain was. Well, it's still that way. I can get lost in music and I can get lost in movies and television. I do it all the time. When I'm in the mood to think about a specific individual and there's a movie or song tied to that time of my life, I'll put that on and boom, I'm there again, Anyway, there is so much more to life than the tension that we live under today. And I thought I'd point out some of the lighter shit in life, right? Whether you believe in the ancient alien theory or not, it's fun to think about. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, it's fun to think about. And on a heavy side, my research when my brother was dying, I looked into near-death experience. I watched, I'm ashamed to say, probably a couple hundred videos. I found every one I could, and some I watched 2 or 3 times because the stories were so overwhelming of when people died in the hospital in a car wreck, of this or that, and what happened. And then when they come back, they tell their story. And the parallels in those stories to ayahuasca journeys, people that go on an ayahuasca retreat, take plant medicine and have that spiritual experience, and how that parallels the near-death experience. And that realm to these people is more real than this one. And I don't know. I ain't seen it. I'm looking for it. Believe you me. And if this pandemic wasn't here, I'd already gone to Costa Rica. Because, well, that's not true. Man, I didn't plan this. But had my brother not died, he was going to watch my dogs, and I was going to go to Costa Rica and go do my plant medicine. Try to be a little better, but didn't work out. Anyway, damn, I didn't see that coming. All right, I'm going to go. Much love. Peace.